What is up, guys? It is Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Guitar Talk. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all those YouTubey things that really help us grow. Massive thank you for doing that. Roll that intro. Hey everyone, what is up today? We are looking at the brand new for 2023 PRS SE Swamp Ash Special. This is one that's really interesting for me to review because I've owned two of the fully American core line Swamp Ash specials, so it's a very cool addition to the SE lineup, but it is certainly very interesting for me to compare this from memory to the fully American versions of this guitar. Checking out the specs at the body on this, we have got a Swamp Ash body, which you would expect being in the name Swamp Ash Special. We've got a PRS designed bridge. It's a shallow violin carve, volume atone with a push-pull pot, which I'll go into later on. 3-way switch on this one. We've got 8515S humbuckers in this, which are the Far Eastern version of the American 8515 pickups. Then we've got a newly designed single coil in there as well, which is the PRS SA01 pickup. Heading over to the neck, we've got a maple neck with a maple fretboard. It's got 22 frets and mother of pearl style inlays. At this price point, I wouldn't say it's mother of pearl, but they look really cool. It's a very nice addition that makes it look a little bit higher end. We've got a 10-inch radius on this, PRS tuners, and a 25-inch scale. Build quality on this straight out the box, it's pretty much as I've come to expect from PRS SEs these days. It's pretty flawless. There is nothing looking over this that I can see where I can say, hey, that's not right. The finish has been applied very, very well. There's no blemishes or anything like that. It looks lovely in person. The fret ends are pretty much perfect. There's no sharp fret ends there. It feels really nice. The hardware feels really nice quality. It's pretty much, as I say, what I've come to expect from PRS SEs these days. So, top marks to PRS from me on that one. Setup on this straight out of the box has been done very well as well. The action is nice and low without choking out anywhere. The bridge feels nice and smooth without knocking anything out of tune. The ends of the frets are perfectly smooth and the actual frets themselves feel nice and smooth when you do bends. The strings, once you've stretched them in, it stays in tune awesomely. This is what I want to see at guitars at this price point, is that you get them out of the box and it is pretty much ready to go. Top marks again from me. The selection of tones that you can get from this guitar is absolutely incredible. You can get anywhere from kind of funky Strat style tones, which you would expect with a swamp ash body with a bolt-on maple neck, all the way up to crushing rock tones if you want to push it that far. The addition of this middle pickup that PRS have designed means that you can unlock some really cool sounds. Like, for example, you pull this out, it activates that middle pickup, you put it in the neck position. This is now coil split, and you can get that S-type Strat style position 4 classic tone. This means that with this middle pickup that you get a more authentic, I would say, Strat tone than what you would get if you just had two humbuckers which were coil split. It just really opens up the tonal options on this guitar. How does this stack up against the American version of the guitar? Now, I don't think you can buy those new anymore. You can pick them up secondhand all over the place. But from memory, from the two I had, this feels like a very different guitar. For a start, this has got a completely satin neck, whereas the American versions I had didn't. And this has got it's the PRS SE wide thin profile, which is based on the American wide thin profile, which is my favorite of the neck profiles that PRS do. It feels very comfortable in my hand, but the American versions from memory had a slightly fatter neck, I think. This feels very, very comfortable though. In terms of sounds, I would say this is a bit hotter than the American versions that I had, but it is a very cool sounding guitar. So does it match the American version? I would say no, it doesn't, but it's its own thing that feels and sounds awesome. Would I play one of these live? And by that, as usual, I mean, if you gave me one of these and I was going on tour for a year and you said you can only play one of these live, would I play one of these? Without a shadow of a doubt, I would have no problem with it. The neck profile is very, very comfortable in my hand. The array of sounds that you can get out of this make it a very, very versatile guitar. It stays in tune. It feels very, very dependable. So would I play this live? Absolutely. Is there anything that I don't like about the guitar? The only couple of niggles for me is one, the middle pickup gets in my way a little bit. It sits quite high. I know I could lower it, but the pickups are so well balanced, I wouldn't want to lower it. If I was only playing this guitar, I know that I would adjust my playing style to not play over that middle pickup, but going from my other guitars to this, it just means I hit that middle pickup a lot. The only other thing is, I know PRS sell them SE locking tuners. I would love to see them start putting the locking tuners on these guitars as well. Is the guitar worth the money? In the UK, you can pick these up brand new for $799, and that is an unbelievable price for one of these. There are guitars out there that are more expensive, not USA made guitars as well, which are not set up to play as well as this. They don't have the tonal array, they don't sound as good. This guitar is definitely worth the money, and once you start hitting the second-hand market as well, you are going to get absolute bargains on these. This is a great guitar at that price point. So there we go. I think that is pretty clear that I absolutely love this guitar. It is a very, very nice addition to the SE lineup. For those of you that are wondering how much it weighs, I don't weigh guitars because if I weigh this, wood doesn't weigh the same, so by the time you guys get one, yours will weigh different to this, so there's no point in me weighing it. All I would say is it's very nice. It is not taxing on the shoulder at all. You can wave it around. It's not top heavy. It's very well balanced. It's not going to weigh you down at all. Just leave it at that. But so to add on to the review that I just did, I've just been unboxing other guitars that we've got and found this one, which looks absolutely stunning. But it kind of proves the point as to why I don't weigh guitars, because this one, the blue one we've got is really, really light, but this one is very, very heavy. So it's definitely worth trying them out in the flesh if you can, to get one that's the right weight for you. But this is just like reassuringly heavy. Fantastic guitar, great addition to the SE lineup. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Have you got one? Have you tried one? Have you compared one to the American model? Because I'm only doing it by memory, so I'd love to see someone that's got an American one and one of these to see what they think the difference is. Other than that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.